in Smash 4.
Yeah.
I remember they had so many, and then they kind of all just transitioned to Palu. So,
I mean,
cool.
it makes sense.
Yeah,
In this
I
game,
mean,
it makes sense.
I get it. I completely get it. But yes, we've got, I believe this is Plouf.
I don't know if he plays Pac-Man or Robin. We played against him in doubles.
Okay.
So I'm not really sure what he plays, but maybe he plays another thing in singles. So
This
maybe
is no
I'm talking
disrespect,
for
but
nothing.
I just feel like he plays Pac-Man. I don't know why. I just feel like he does.
The fact that you say this is not disrespect.
No, because whenever someone's like, oh, who do I look like I play? And everyone's like, this is a joke, like Olimar. Like, Pac-Man's one of those players, you say. You obviously say Olimar, you say Game & Watch, you say Pac-Man, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
so, you know what I mean?
I know.
So if I told someone they look like a Pac-Man player, they look at me like, Fabs, are you being real? And I'd be like, my bad.
No, it's I get it. I see that with Kazuya and Luigi players as well.
Yes, absolutely.
If you have two players and one plays Luigi, you usually know.
You don't,
who
yeah,
that
you don't want to get called a Luigi, but I can kind of low-key tell that you're a Luigi player.
Yeah.
We can be honest.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. By the way, I wanted to tell everyone in the audience.
Okay.
This is probably the tallest caster lineup we've ever had, ever, because it's like everyone is like over 185.
Yeah, everyone's pretty tall, I would say.
Yeah. It's not Rose, it's Amin B, it's you and me.
Yeah.
And we're all tall, so yeah, probably we don't count Tommy Pao yet. Even production is 188. We're being said.
Yeah,
we're being told. So
yeah, production laughing at that one. They know.
Production no. We had the high bar here.
Of course, man. When you come to France, you've got to set the level high no matter even if we're not in Paris.
Yeah.
Even if we're in all the way in south of France, we still do it big over here. USG Festival, man. It's a very interesting concept of a tournament to have like an actual orchestral concert every night, which is very cool, by the way, guys.
Crazy.
Literally last night we had Elden Ring and Hollow Knight speedrunning orchestra.
While playing the orchestra, it
was nuts, absolutely nuts. I've never been something like that. Never even tapped into Elden Ring at all, but I'm a Hollow Knight fan, so it was very cool to watch.
It was synchronized as well.
Yeah, it was really cool. So I don't know what the games are tonight. Do you know?
I don't know.
Okay,
I think there's no speedrun, but they're just making video games.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm down. Whatever it is. So hopefully we can see something cool tonight. Hopefully we see something cool right now on this set, if we're just getting the controllers in right now. And yeah, man, so Palu Pac-Man or Palu Robin. Yeah. Let's say it's Palu Pac-Man. How do you feel about that?
Okay,
that
I feel you. I feel you. You're the experienced one here. So.
Well, yeah, I'm just I'm going off, just.
But
yes, right.
But as said, there are people that play one character in doubles and in singles they don't play it. So
that's very true.
He could be playing Ice Climber for what I know.
Fair enough. Let's go that he goes Pac-Man. Let's use that.
Random? Oh, I thought you were gonna be random. Okay, whatever.
But yes, Palu Pac-Man. Interesting kind of matchup, I would say, just because of how you want to be chasing the little cheese ball around the stage as Palutena. And of course, I'm sure you've seen in the chat scene a lot of times, but when Modzai and Raflo play,
they play all the time,
right? When Modzai was using mostly Pac-Man before the Kazuya pick was kind of coming up more and more, you would see a lot of the time Modzai was like, you know what? If I interact with you, I get grabbed, I get down to on the ledge, and I get murdered. So what I need to be doing is taking my time with the set, charging my Gallagher, the combo fruit, right? Yeah. And as soon as I get hit, I can take you to 70. Then all I need is one bell confirm.
Oh, you were wrong. You were wrong.
Wow. Well, I
owe
Plouf an apology.
We said nothing.
Yeah, forget Pac-Man.
As for Robin, it's going to be a complicated matchup, I think, for the Robin, because Palutena is fast. She has a lot of range as well.
Yep.
And she can just scam you out and just space you out. So let's see how ZeNo will play this out.
Do you want to know how the weight of Palutena and her height of the character, so being such a tall character, right, even if she's kind of light, she's very susceptible to getting comboed a lot just because of the nature of how tall she is, right? Yeah. These confirmed off grabs from Robin. Palutena might not be able to escape them as other floaty characters, so we'll see if she can do her thing.
Interesting. I was expecting a down tilt from ZeNo here.
Sometimes you got to mix it up, man. Conditioning. Yeah. Set it on early.
Oh, but it's beautiful. The pressure that he's putting on is not leaving any room for Plouf.
Not at all.
Oh.
Okay.
Have to be careful here. A lot of pressure from ZeNo here. We haven't seen Plouf figuring out anything about the matchup yet. It's just getting juggled by, and the first stock is gone. Wow.
Ooh, not the best DI, I would say, either way, but okay. Good start for ZeNo.
19% only for the Palutena player now.
Barely been touched, okay. Good fight back with the forward air, but never mind. We've got fight backs of our own.
I sometimes forget that exists.
Oh, it's a very weird move in this game.
Yeah, we don't see it often with this character, of course. We have Lucina, who uses it a little bit better.
Yep.
Bit as well, but
Ooh,
as a defensive option.
For sure.
But this is something else.
Okay, avoids the projectile. Not doing too much with these arc fires, or any type of thunder variant to kind of keep ZeNo away, because obviously with Robin, you don't really want to be next to your opponent too much unless you're kind of abusing the 11 sword aerials, right? You want to be kind of spacing away with specials, but ZeNo not really giving him a chance to. So
yeah, I think Plouf wants to be in mid range.
Sure.
Because he can just do something, then get in, but ZeNo's not giving any room for that. And I think it's clear in the matchup that Plouf is a little bit lost right now.
And of course, stats-wise, Robin is the slowest character in the game on the ground, slower than Ganon, so it's very hard for her to move around with all them books. So you can see ZeNo doing a good job of keeping it mid-range themselves, actually, staying in their face, and then when they need to, get away from them, just so it's harder for Plouf to approach.
Yeah, but the pressure by ZeNo has made Plouf not touch the ground for like 20 seconds, and this is not ideal if you're playing. Oh, what an anti-air that is.
Palu does, bro. Nice Don't even need the confirm. Usually you get a confirm off the Nair 1 or something like that. Doesn't even need it. Says, you know what? Got raw up tilts for you.
Yeah, a little bit of rage and the up tilt did the work. Wow. It's all over the place right now. ZeNo.
Yeah, a lot of people would block there actually, and obviously you never want to shield arc fire. The move has a lot of lag, so you actually want to kind of hit the projectile before it falls on the ground, or you want to jump away. So really smart on ZeNo to kind of know that, have that knowledge.
That was really good SDI by ZeNo as well. He escaped that, and he was able to air dodge through the arc fire.
Yeah, I'm impressed. Okay.
Oh, okay.
If he catches the 11 sword, throws it.
If I cannot get in, I'm going to just destroy you mid-range, I guess. First stock goes, but I think it's a little bit too late for Plouf. This first game is looking very much in the green-haired goddess favor.
We'll see what she can do. Trying to do something with these nairs, not getting too much off it though, and ZeNo doing a good job ledge trapping. There's the down tilt, stays out forever.
Ooh, that was an S-stem. Another downer that puts on 3 digits, but Plouf is, I don't think he's having what it takes to come back from his. Nice weight.
Okay, that's the conditioning now.
Yeah.
You gotta watch out for the next one. If they do down tilt straight away, they probably might go for a back air out the gates. There's a down tilt. Yep, waits again with the forward air. You're just scared though. A little bit panic by Plouf, but of course in that situation you're very much done for. You need to avoid a possible edge guard and then a possible edge trap by Palutena, which is not an ideal situation when you are behind. For sure. And I'm guessing just because this is wave A still, this is probably to make it to top 64 tomorrow. It's loses round 5. Yes. So yeah, I think it's last round before top 8. Okay. Top 8, top 64. Top 64, of course, yeah. I skipped 4 rounds. But yeah, interesting, of course, you're fighting for your life. So both these guys have done it quite big in this bracket so far, but obviously it's crunch time now, right? Oh. It is that last set. He's changed the character. Are we seeing the Pac-Man now? No. Never mind. Say the completely different one. Yeah. Keep switching it up. Pokemon Trainer available right now with the Squirtle. We'll see what they can do. And obviously Squirtle a pretty good pick into Palutena. We'll see what she can do against this little rat of a character. I believe ZeNo is going to be playing a little bit more patient this time. That's what my brain tells me. As Squirtle, you don't want to get in because we're going to get destroyed. And this is what's happening to ZeNo right now. He's playing the same way as he was playing against Robin, and now it's not working because the character is fundamentally different. Yep, faster, smaller, harder to hit. So at least they are lighter though. So of course you can hit Squirtle a couple of times. Usually they'll be forced to kind of switch off the character, especially when you're doing things like that with the up B. Staying on Squirtle though, pretty stubborn. I understand why though. I think that the up air would have gotten the stock probably, but now we see the change of Ivysaur, and this is where things get tricky for the Palutena because Ivysaur has the hitboxes. One good thing obviously in this matchup for Palutena is that Ivysaur is very slow in the air and the ground, but what does that matter though if I've got big up B Vine Whips like that, Daraen? And I really like the change against the Squirtle. One can just stay on Ivysaur, but change to Squirtle just kind of gives you a bit of room. That was not the best DI by Plouf, but luckily for him, he survived a little bit longer. Sometimes what you need is to get hit by the things that don't get your stock, and this is not what Plouf just did. For sure, and obviously giving up habits like that, obviously switching in the air for no reason, just giving him the stock. And okay, up B straight away, get off me, percent is percent. I respect it. There's the up throw though. What are we getting off it, or the down throw, let's say. Doesn't get too much, but still gets, 45%. Is pretty good to start off with, but of course, how long can you maintain that lead though, Daraen, right? Yeah, I really like the stage control by Plouf here. Sure. He's just maintaining center stage whenever he can, and just trying to push Palutena off stage where she loses most of her power. Absolutely. So I'm seeing a Plouf that's understood that the patient game is the way to go here, and ZeNo as well is trying to play a little bit more patient right now. Okay, I like the down tilt read on the roll, pre-expecting it. Nice. Understanding where you want to be and kind of covering it as well. Good job. Now you're on the ledge, though. Where do we go? I think we're going to see the change to Ivysaur really soon. Okay. Maybe. We'll see what we can do. Avoid the down tilt yet again. Does not want to deal with that horror of a ledge trap. Just trying to get something started. But starting to roll a bit more. Maybe panic setting in, Daraen. We'll see. There you go. The change to Ivysaur appears and not fast enough.
Plouf should have seen that coming, actually, because ZeNo was just on the right spot to do it. And maybe a little bit of over trust on that one for the Squirtle player right now. So, yeah, complicated situation for Plouf, but, of course, it's not as bad as the first game, I'd say.
Yeah, absolutely great game so far from this Pokemon trainer, really making the difference. You'd obviously hope for them to start the first game with that, but never mind. Still got a lot of time to work with. Void to Side B right there, staying on Squirtle at 60%. Yeah, you have to switch. Yeah. Makes sense.
He also needs the stock as soon as possible, and I'm sure I think it's the best one for that. Either him or Charizard. We're going to see him right now. Let's see if he's capable of getting the stock. If he does, this is going to be a little bit more complicated for ZeNo.
A little bit greedy with that F smash there. Just wants to end the stock very quickly. You can see the habit setting in. Never mind, though. Meets him in the air with the forward air. And now we're back to even on the stocks, but not exactly the percent.
Yeah, but a couple combos by Squirtle will put you into 50. And that's where danger is calling for you.
Absolutely. Here we go.
Oh, he drops the combo. 28% only for Plouf. But I feel something has changed. The way he's playing has changed way too much. And ZeNo has to adapt to him. The up tilt is very good, covering, of course, lasting for too long.
Yeah, very good at it. I think ZeNo's kind of recognizing that his playstyle definitely revolves around kind of catching these air dodges with a lot of conditioning, like I talked about before, on the ledge or in the air. And he's using Palutena's moveset, which does last for a long time, to cover things like that. Again, down tilt into back air. Where are you going? 2-0 now for ZeNo.
Yeah, I don't think that was the best DI from Plouf. Whenever you get down tilted by Palutena, you want to DI away so you cannot get hit by these backers.
Makes sense to me.
But yeah, of course, sometimes you get hit when you don't expect it, as it seems it was now, because he's been doing the DIs kind of well so far. But yeah, happens. Second game goes to him, and I think he's not going to go back to Robin.
No, there's no need. There's no need. Sticking with the Pokemon trainer. Yeah, it was a good option, honestly. I think it was pretty close. Just have to see.
He also understood more how he had to play against ZeNo with us. Also, of course, Pokemon trainer is way more versatile, and usually he's faster than Robin. So, yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, I know. That's why I said it. It's like,
poor girl.
She needs that slow speed. She would be broken if she was fast.
Okay, yeah, like the edge cancel with the Nez off the teleport. I like that teleport though.
Okay. And I like how it's keeping center stage. It's like kind of comfortably.
Sure.
But here it begins.
Now you're on the ledge. Scary situation, especially for a big heavy like Charizard. Does avoid it though, but still gets dash attacked. Now you're in the air. Again, you can't land versus back air with trample ability.
Okay, the jab will reset the offstage situation by Plouf. And let's see if he's capable of getting something. The Nair will put Palutena in a bad spot, but again, he's not capable of capitalizing anything more from that.
Right there, like that, just to kind of a good chase, trying to get the up smash on the landing. Again, you can see Plouf, these habits yet again, Dras, right? He's trying to force a stop.
Yeah.
Really trying to force it, and you're just getting punished for it.
Yeah, sometimes you get antsy when you're like, especially when you're behind 2-0, you
antsy.
need to get the stock as fast as possible. Great wait from ZeNo, but nothing is getting from that. And right now, they're both at the point that they need one straight hit to get the stock. The backer's not going to do it, just barely. And ZeNo gets back on stage safe, but this is going to seal it. No. Wow. Great DI.
Okay, I like the stall as well. Actually recovers. A little bit weird one, but still makes his way back down. Still has not lost the stock yet.
Wow. 2 minutes in, almost 2 minutes in, and Plouf is trying to fish for either a jab, a grab, or an up smash. But it's the Nair conversion into a up tilt that will do it. And now Plouf needs to not get over. Okay, that's perfect. Good job.
Absolutely. Okay, there's a couple of Nairs now. Keep going. Plouf does avoid it. Only takes 30% as a small character. Bad. You have to switch now.
Yeah, 61% already.
Yeah.
Okay, the F smash was searching for gold in a mine full of coal. He didn't find anything, and now the pressure by Plouf is being really good. 41%, not in a string, but in a series of edge guards. And he needs to make the most out of it because he's behind not only this game, but 2 games already. So.
Okay, you can see these guys trading forward and back airs, but of course the Palutena back air will always win.
Yeah. She's a winner. The Palutena has so many hits that are so strong and such high priority. Back air, dash attack as well, fair, near. She's got everything, but of course she's not really good at dealing with fast characters, I'd say, and Squirtle is one of those. Yeah,
these small, hard to hit rat type characters definitely give Palutena some trouble. You can see Plouf doing a good job of kind of keeping it, sort of evenish right now. There's a Charizard out though, no squares left for the moment. Try to avoid the up air. No juggles allowed right now.
Oh, that was interesting. I think it was Yankee, but finally he finds the up smash, and for the first time in a while, he's ahead.
Yep.
Let's see if he's capable of surviving a little bit. I think maybe a change to Squirtle will even work. I don't know. Or maybe he's going to stay Charizard.
I think Squirtle would have died to that smash.
Yeah,
so
they would definitely.
you never know.
Yeah, he needs to get the most out of it. Of course, 27% is a better start than 0. But we know Palutena is capable of getting that in just one conversion. Let's see if Plouf is capable of doing more. As for the moment, he's doing really well. ZeNo has to recover. The fire will not do anything. Fire Breath putting 61% though. He's spacing things very well right now.
Like the chase of the Nairs as well. Even if he's getting the soft hit, he's still getting any hit right.
Okay,
there's the counter though. Should be able to survive. Maybe the Flare Blitz. Yep, the counter yet again.
What? He's alive?
Actually avoids this IB. It's now their turn on the ledge, but okay, doesn't get too much from it. Another Nair soft one. Wants the hard-hitting one though soon.
Okay. Yeah, it was bad DI, but it was very, very unpredictable, of course. He would have lost the stock, I think, either way. 182, that's what you want to aim for when you're playing any character, basically. So only 22% now against 82. I think this is looking better for the Squirtle player right now, for the Pokemon trainer. And anything could do it, but he needs to be careful because he's been throwing those Nairs when ZeNo was recovering. He's not hit any. Ooh. Okay, Abi. Ooh. Wow. He's throwing all the kill moves, and he's not finding. Okay, finally he gets one.
There though. Sneaks that one and actually claims a game off of ZeNo. Set's not over yet, Dras.
No, set's not over until it says game and you're lost or you've won. You can never count anyone out. This is how Smash works, after all.
That's how a game works. We've seen it too many times now.
But beautiful adaptation by Plouf right now. Playing way better. We're gonna see Wolf. What?
Wow, we got all types of switching.
Okay. He's a man on a mission. He needs he needs to do stuff.
I'd love to know the thought process of you lose with Robin, you lose with Trader, you win with Trainer, and now you pick Wolf.
Maybe he thinks ZeNo was adapted to him.
Sure, yeah.
But again, switching that much can show both confidence or lack of confidence.
And uncertainty.
Yeah. It's a double-edged sword switching so much between games, and I don't know how this is going to work for ZeNo, because I think Wolf is a way more common character than PT right now.
Yeah, absolutely, I agree.
Bit of pressure from Plouf, while as ZeNo is just keeping control of the stage.
Yep.
And you don't need much more, to be honest. That's it, yeah.
Yeah, down tilt, easy back air. The crowd kind of silent right now, Josh, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah. I think they're like chilling. Everyone is chilling right now.
Yeah.
Probably one of the last sets we're going to have here anyways.
Yeah, before we move on to Wave B, right?
Is it Wave A?
This is still Wave A.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah,
this was actually my pool.
Right, okay.
Brain is not braining today. So yeah, 88% for ZeNo. But of course he has one stock more than Plouf, and Plouf is, I don't think, is having what it takes to get back this game though. He's suffering way more than with PT. I'm wondering why he decided to change.
I'm trying to wonder as well. I don't know what does PT or what does Wolf have over PT? Sorry, in this matchup, right?
Kill power maybe. Over Squirtle definitely, but not over Charizard or Ivysaur. Yeah, I'm also trying to think, but it's I don't know. Maybe he doesn't need to think on constantly changing characters and constantly changing playstyles, but it's not looking really good for Plouf right now.
Okay. Back to put you off stage, looking for the down tilt. Never mind, up smash a bit too overzealous as well. Avoids any type of sharking from Plouf, should I say, with this Wolf. But the back air, Lord, watch your DI, please.
Yeah. It's not the first
time. Doesn't matter, though. Side B is there to claim it.
Yeah. I mean, Plouf has been suffering with the mix-ups by ZeNo all the set. Of course, he's got game 3, but I don't know if it's going to be enough. They have Smash putting ZeNo in a really bad spot, and beautiful RB from ZeNo, just disallowing the option of getting 2-frame by getting from upwards.
For sure, you got to be careful. Couple of nairs though yet again.
Ooh. Okay, nice nair. Skipping that situation. Let's see if Plouf got the stock, the up smash.
Just raw smash right
Yeah.
up. No's gonna stay in shield, so.
Yeah, sometimes the weirdest option is the one that works.
Yep.
In this game. It's very common in Smash, to be honest. But of course, ZeNo is gonna play with the advantage he has. Yeah.
Okay, you can see him going for something pretty desperate again. Plouf definitely wants to get something done, but these out smashes is not working. I can land on you. That's exactly what ZeNo's trying to say. Baits out the air, doesn't get too much from it though.
Yeah, he's got a triple ditch. It's almost full rage. And I think anything will be able to seal the deal for ZeNo, provided that he can get a little bit the wolf of stage.
Yeah.
He needs just one straight hit or 2 straight hit. Aye! That
Weak
was,
hit. We'll survive.
I was expecting an out smash there. I don't know if that would have killed, but oh! Okay. This game.
Uh-oh.
This game, bro.
You gotta watch out, Dras.
Yeah. Of course, Wolf with Rage is also very scary.
So
that
scary.
dash stack. And now I think it's the moment where he could have tried to go for an F tilt or something, because he'd recover from low. Oh, what a catch with the upper! ZeNo closes out the game and the set 3-1. A little bit of resilience from Plouf, but wasn't enough in the end. ZeNo advances and Plouf is out of the bracket.
Yeah, I mean, I think it would have been cool if. Well, of course, it's a hindsight thing. We never know for sure, but I think it would have been cool if